is guarding your mind like your future depends on it, because it does.
What I'm going to be telling you today
starting your day by checking your phone
will help you in your finance, in whatever you wish
makes you better. Read 10 pages of a good book. Listen to something inspiring. Write down your goals. Do something that strengthens your mindset before the world has a chance to fill it with negativity. Then don't just do it once. Do it every single day, because what you do daily is what shapes you. If you read 10 pages of a book today, you won't see a difference. But if you do it every day for a year,
the sea is wide open for marketing agencies. If you have a marketing agency or are interested in starting one,
all right, let's get started.
Most marketing agencies live in a red ocean.
Every day for a year, that's 3,650 pages of wisdom. That's the difference between being stuck and breaking through. But reading alone isn't enough. You have to take action. See, a lot of people...
Okay, whatever I'm going to tell you today, you will definitely enjoy it. Do you know why? Because the reason is because whatever you wish for, whatever you desire, is going to be practical. And I'm not going to be taking your time. You'll understand what to do. We're talking about goals. So we're reading Brian Tracy's book on goals. So today we're in chapter 15, and I've analyzed the other ones. Now, straight to the point. Today's topic says review your goals daily. How can you review your goals daily? I discovered in the process of studying it that when you review your goals daily, at the end, it becomes part of you. And at the end, you start achieving the goals even unknowingly. But we're going to discuss is practical in this process. I was a victim of people who do not write down their goals. Because I wish I'm going to have this. So I have it in my mind. But it was not written down. And they will always tell us to write down our goals. But I say to myself, why am I not writing down my goals? I just want to have it off heart. But I've studied a lot of time that I'll say, okay, I still have it in my mind. See, there are a lot of goals you need to write down. The more you write down, you discover that there are more things you want. And every day, the more you write down, the more you discover that there are more things you want. And at the end, you will discover that in the process of growth, you won't know how some goals are being solved, some goals become not important, and then some goals that are more important are being solved. It propels you to work. It helps you, it disciplines you to achieve the goal you want. Now, when you review your goals daily, your daily goals, it's important to review them daily. Now, let's hit this point straight. It is a psychological law that whatever you wish to accomplish, you must impress on the subjective or unconscious mind. This means when you write down your goals, those things you want to achieve. Now, when you're writing down your goals, you don't say, I will have this property. I want to be earning $15 million in the next 1 year, or in the next 2 years. I want to be earning. No, you write that I am earning $15 million in a present tense. You won't say, I will stop smoking. That's what I will stop smoking means you have not yet stopped it. No, you I don't smoke any longer. I don't smoke again. Now, this means you are now in the present tense. Now, when you write these goals like this, then what happened? Your subconscious mind. So this means I am earning this amount. That's the mindset. So automatically then you write the date, a deadline date, that this day, this particular day, I will start another project. That means this is the amount I am earning, which is the $15 million. On this date, I should start earning another amount. Now, it means what I am working towards is towards this particular amount. Now, let's read through. Sometimes I ask my audience, that is Brian Tracy, how many people here would like to double their income? Would you like to double your income? Everybody will say yes, they want to double their income. Then everybody says yes, they want to double their income. He said it's obvious that everyone wants to double their income. Since everyone wants to double your income, the issue is that you don't even need to be taught how to double your income. Because you know why? You will always double your income. It can be 10 years' time, it can be 20 years' time. You discover that the amount of money you have now, in the last 10 years, you don't have such amount of money. And that the amount of money you have now has been doubled, but the value is no longer the one of last 10 years. The value has already increased. Now, what happened? So it's not about doubling your income, it's about how fast you can double your income. Because if you double your income faster early, you should be able to achieve more than you want to wait till 10 years' time. So it's about doubling income is normal. Every man can double their income. But how fast you can double that income is the key of what we're explaining here. So you say double the speed of your goal attainment. How to review your goals daily. Then the headline, double the speed of goal attainment. Now, what it's saying here is there are many techniques can help you to achieve your personal and financial goals faster. Earlier I said, you become what you think about most of the time. This is the great truth that underlines all religion, philosophy, psychology, and success. As a teacher of mine once said, whatever you hold on in your mind on a continuous basis, you have it. This is the key. Whatsoever you have in your mind on a continuous basis. So that means if I own a car in my mind on a continuous basis, I will end up having it. It means if I own 500 million in my mind on a continuous basis, I will have it. Now the key word is, can I be disciplined enough to own it in my mind always? That is another question. So what applies here is, first is to know, two is to be disciplined, to say, yes, let me own it in my mind. And then the next one is going to be telling you how to impress on it. So, I said, thinking positive versus thinking positive knowing. Positive thinking versus positive knowing. So that means there's a difference between a positive thinking and a positive knowing. Now, many people today talks about the importance of positive thinking. Positive thinking is important. What he's trying to say here is positive thinking is important, but it is not. But you need to upgrade yourself from positive thinking to positive knowing, because there are times whereby your positive thinking becomes a wish or a hope, or you are hoping. Hoping cannot get you that thing you want, and wishing cannot get you that thing you want. So you need to upgrade this your positive thinking to positive knowing. A positive knowing is, I know this is my goal. This is the process to do it. And then I get busy doing what it takes to achieve it. So positive thinking is a direct phase to achieving the goal. So you need to upgrade from positive thinking to positive knowing. Knowing what to do. Be positive on it. And then impress on it. I love the word they use. That's the next one, which is the program your subconscious mind, which is impress on your goal. Impress your goal. When you impress somebody, you want to impress somebody, you do everything because you want to impress the person. You spend everything to impress the person. Can you impress your goal? This is my goals, and I love these goals that I want to achieve. Can I impress it? So you impress that goal. So now we are in program your conscious mind. In programming your conscious mind, you need to impress the goal. Everything that everything that you do to program your conscious mind with the unshakable conviction of success will help you achieve your goal faster. This method I am going to share with you can actually multiply your talent and ability and greatly increase the speed at which you move from wherever you are to wherever you want to go. So the thing he wants to share to you now will help you to achieve your goal from wherever you want to go to where you want to belong. One of the most important mental law is whatever is impressed is expressed. Whatsoever is impressed is expressed. So this means I want to impress you. Means I want to express something. All right. So how can I impress my goal? I'm coming there. Whatever is impressed deeply into your subconscious mind will eventually be expressed in an external world. Your aim in a mental program is to impress your goal deeply into your subconscious mind so that they lock in and take on a power of your own. The method helps you to do that. Now, whenever you impress your goal, it enters your mind, your subconscious mind, and it becomes part of you because you're trying to impress it. Then a systematic versus random goal setting. I want to be very fast. So we were dealing on chapter 15 of this book. Many years I worked at my goals, writing them down once or twice a year, and then revealing them whenever I got a chance. Even this was enough to make an incredible difference in my life. Often, I would write down a list of goals for myself in January for the coming year. In December of that year, I would review my list and find out that most of these goals had been accomplished, including one of the biggest and most unbelievable goals on the list. This means what he's trying to see here is he write down his goals January and then he does not open the goals again till December to review those goals. And while reviewing the goals, he discovered that most of the goals have been achieved. Then, this brings us to daily goals. He said that's why he is encouraging us to write down goals. Always write it down. Write down all the goals and the things you want to achieve. Once you write them down, don't open that goals again. Review it later. Later you review it. Now, this brings us to write down your goals each day. So when he discovered that since he's achieving them, he now discovered that okay, why not I write my goals every month? Have a monthly goals. So those goals that I did in 1 year, can I achieve something in 1 month? And then from there he said, okay, since people can achieve in 1 month, then we can achieve daily. Now this brings us to write down your goals each day. Then how is it possible to write down your goals each day? It means that when you write down your goals today about the things you want to achieve in 1 year time, tomorrow don't open it, rewrite it again. You will discover that there are something you did not add and there are things that you add. It won't tally. The next day again, you write it again. What he's trying to see here is the more you write down, the more it becomes part of you. The more you add. So it becomes conscious that okay, at the end, it will not at the end of your continuous writing, the priority of the goals, the one that are more important to you, becomes clearer. So when you write down the goals every day, it is practical. That is why I set one of my books to write down my goals every day for 1 month. I want to practice it. Every day, I want to practice it. So I have this book that I'll be writing my goals every day. Every day, writing the things I want, the properties I want, the amount I want to earn each day. Each day, each month, by this time I should be earning this amount, but I'm earning it already. And then I write it down each day. But let me read first. Write down your goals each day. So when you write down your goals each day, you achieve it. You end up becoming those things you're writing. That means any amount I want to earn, I'm disciplined enough, I can get it. It's not about being disciplined. This thing is, when I was talking about it, I was motivated. I said, God. So that means if I am broke, it is my choice. If I become rich today, it is my choice. It is not the choice of any man. If I want to improve myself and double my level of finance, it is my choice. It is not the choice of any man. Whatsoever I become today, it is my choice and decision, not the decision of any man. And somebody is showing me the principle, the process at which I will achieve anything I want. And he has showed it to different people. He has traveled 23, 28 countries, showing people the principle, and millions of people have achieved this goal. Then I should try it. I should try it. This is what I love practical. Here is the techniques. Get a spiral book, get a book that you keep with you all the time. Get a book that you keep with you all the time. Each day, open your notebook, and write down a list of your 10 or 15 most important goals. At least 10 to 15 important goals you like to achieve every day without referring to your previous list. That means when you write today, don't refer to your previous list. Write another one the next day. Keep writing your goals. Do this every day, every day after day. Do this. As you do this, several remarkable things will happen. Things will happen. The first day you write down your list of goals, you will have to give it some thought and reflection. Most people have never made a list of their 10 top goals in their entire life. The second day you write out your list without the reference to your previous list, it will be easier. However, your 10 to 15th goals will change, both in description and order of priority. Sometimes a goal that you wrote down one day will not appear the next day. It may even be forgotten and never reappear again, or it may reappear later at a more appropriate time. Each day that you write down your list of 10 to 15 goals, your definition will become clearer and sharper. You will eventually find yourself writing down the same word every day. Your order of priority will also change in your life every day. But after 30 days, you will find yourself writing and rewriting the same goals every day. It means when I write down my goals today, 15 goals, 10 goals, tomorrow I write down again. I might not write the exact parts. Then the next day I'm writing again. You see, before 30 days, I should be able to write, I should be able to be consistent in the particular goals I'm writing. It will help me to set my priority. And then it will help me. There's a subconscious mind, and then there's an attraction of law that things will start happening in the process. You see, about this time, sometimes something remarkable will happen in your life. It will take off. You will feel like a passenger in a jet hustling down for runway. Your work and personal life will begin to improve dramatically. Your mind will sparkle with an idea and insight. You will start to attract people and success into your life, and it will help you to achieve your goal. You will start to make progress in a rapid rate, sometimes so fast that it will be a little scary. Everything will begin to change in a very positive way. Eh? So when I write down these goals like this every day, things will happen in my life. And then he said something that I love, that boosts my confidence. He said, over the years, I have spoken to 23 countries. 23 countries over his years. He said, and addressed more than 2 million people. And I've shared this 10 goals exercise with hundreds of thousands of seminar participants. This exercise that I give them is a little simpler than the exercise that I am giving you here. Here is it. I ask my audience numbers. I ask my audience members to make a list of 10 goals that they want to accomplish in the coming year. I tell them to put the list away for 12 months and then open it up. When they open up the list after a year, it will be as though a magic trick has been performed. In almost every case, 8 out of the 10 goals will have been accomplished, sometimes in the most remarkable way. I have given this exercise all over the world. You see, he has given the exercise all over the world to people in every language and culture, in virtually every case. When I return to their cities and countries, people line up to talk to me like a wedding reception, receiving lines and telling me stories after stories about how their life have changed. Wow. Now, he was telling this story and people are testifying. Why not try it? Why not start now to write down your goals? Why not start now in writing down your goals? Why wait? And he has traveled for 20 something countries, millions of people, telling them this practical and telling them to write down their goals for, and then don't flip it again till after 1 year. And now he's telling you, he has given you a simpler way of writing your goals every day, and don't look at it again and write it again. And just write 10 to 15 goals every day and see what will happen. In 1 month time is a guarantee I'm giving you that when you write down your goal every day consistently, in 1 month time, you will definitely see change in your results, in your level of finance, in your level, in your life. You will start there's an attraction that will come. And now that he has told us this thing, and I said, try it for yourself and see how far. You are told to try this and see for yourself. Put this method to work. You must follow some special rules to get the most out of this exercise. First, you must use the 3P formula, the formula of positive, present, and personal terms to write down the goals. Okay. All right. Trying to work on my system so that I know what's happening. Please let us know where you're watching from. Comment, subscribe, share. It's very important to let us know where you're watching from. You can only share the program so that people could learn. Now you're learning how to achieve your goal, how to write down your goals, and how to achieve everything. And then we're doing it practical. Just imagine someone is giving up and then heard this message that if he or she continues to write these particular goals every day, write 10 to 15 goals every day for 1 month, that things will change. I said to say, oh, what will I lose? What will I lose if I just do it? And then I try it and there's a change. Just because the person saw a message from you that you posted it on your WhatsApp status or your Facebook, your Instagram, or whatsoever. Just one thing, one of the ways to encourage us to continue this program is by liking, sharing, just to be part of us. Subscribe to the channel and then encourage your social media, your people to subscribe as well. And it will help us. This is a way of supporting us. And let us not beg man for bread. It is once we know what to do and we are encouraged. The rich people always tell us this. They say read every day. Even if it's one chapter in a day, try as much as possible to always read at least a chapter. And then we come up with this program that, okay, since we don't like reading or we don't have the time to read, we'll just come here, have a particular book that we're dealing on, and then we'll try and finish it. We read one chapter every day. It helps us to prepare our mind and help us to have the right mindset to achieve the right goals we want. This is what Elon Musk were doing. This is what the rich people do. Check every people that are successful today. They tell you they read. Those who are good in business, they all read. So it's important to always read. So you tap into the ideas of the book that they have written. The ideas that I spent for years, you are tapping into the ideas. They are research, and then you are using it to achieve your goal. So help us to check. Thank you. Let's continue because of time. Activate your subconscious mind. In activating your subconscious mind, what would happen? Remember that you're writing your goals every day. Now, let's just take a little. Your subconscious mind is only activated by affirmative statement, phrase in the present tense. Now, we want to show you how you will write your goals down. What? So that you will learn how to write your goals down. He said, instead of writing, I will earn $50,000 in the next 12 months. $50,000 is approximately is big. Approximately 150 million, 200 million, 300 million, whatever, in naira. Now you want to earn it in 1 year. They said instead of writing, I will earn $50,000 in the next 12 months, you write, I earn. It means you earn already. You earn $50,000 per year. So it's not I will earn, it's I earn. Are you seeing it? So you write, I earn this amount of money per year. That means you are already earning it. Are we together? Now he said, your goal must be stated positively as well. Instead of saying, I will quit smoking or I will lose a certain number of pounds, you say, I am a non-smoker. That means you don't smoke again. I'm a non-smoker. Or I weigh X number of pounds. That means this is the amount you weigh. So instead of losing the weight, say I will lose, like you say, no, this is the amount I weigh. Now, once you say this is the amount I weigh, your subconscious mind works towards it. Now, to show that, okay, this is the amount I weigh. Even when you weigh and you are seeing that you have not achieved it, you already write it every day that this is the amount I weigh. You won't know when you start weighing the amount. All right. Your command must be positive because your subconscious mind cannot process a negative command. It is only positive present tense statement. All right. For example, you will not say my goal is to earn 50,000 per year. Instead, you will say I earn 50,000 per year. Begin each of your goal with phrases such as I earn, I weigh, I achieve, I win, I drive such a car, I live in such and such a home, I climb such and such a mountain. For those who want to earn car, I live, I drive such car. I earn this amount. I own this. This is what you will write as your goal every day. Every day. Write at least 10 to 15 goals every day without you looking at the other one. Maybe you wrote today and you're writing tomorrow. Don't look at this other one. Go write another one again for the next 1 month. In the process of this, you start seeing that, oh, there were errors, there are some things that are not, you will end up knowing exactly what you want. It will help you to know the priority of the goals that you are achieving. And then you start seeing the law of attraction. And since he said he has traveled to 20 something countries and he has talked to millions of people and they've achieved these goals, then why not try it for yourself? And I said to you that I've written mine. Please drop a comment. Let's know where you're watching us from. I want to practice it myself. So I have a book that I want to practice it every day. Let's do it for 1 month and see what will happen. All right. Set a deadline on your goals. So now you want to set a deadline on your goals. To add power to your daily writing goals, put a deadline at the end of each goal. For example, you might write, I earn an average of 5,000 per month. I earn an average of 5,000 per month. That is the average amount I earn per month is 5,000. $5,000 per month. By December 31st, followed by a particular year. As we discussed in an earlier chapter, your mind loves deadline and strive on it, forcing system, even if you do not know how the goal is going to be achieved. Always give yourself a firm deadline. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that your mind always give a deadline to achieve this goal. So you earn this amount per month. This means at the end of this month, you should be able to be achieving it. So write down that month. Like now, you want to start this project, and you tell yourself, in the next 2 months, I'm done with this project. Now, this means it will raise your mind to say, okay, before this day, I should be able to finish this project. I should be able to start this company. I should be able to finish this property. I should be able to own this amount in the next 2 months. Now, this means you are working towards a particular month. And then when you do not achieve that particular month, you give another deadline again. Because the moment you give a deadline, your mind is, by the end of this, your mind works towards a particular time. So when there's no particular time, you are procrastinating. So the target of that particular end of the date gives your mind, a subconscious mind, that okay, before this day, I should finish it. It gets you to work. All right. How badly do you want it? The question is, how badly do you want your goal? Let me read through. This exercise of writing out your 10 goals every single day is a test. The test is to determine how badly you really want to achieve this goal. Often you will write out a goal and then forget to write it down again. This simply means that you either don't really want to achieve that goal as much as something else, or you don't really believe that your goal is achievable for you. However, the more you can discipline yourself to write and rewrite the goals each day, the clearer you will become about what you really want, and the more convinced you will become that it's possible for you. Now, this means if you cannot discipline yourself to write the goals down every day, it means the goals are not important to you. Because the process, some of us will forget to write down the goals. Some of us, that means wherever we are going to, we must carry the book to write down the goals each day. Now, it's a discipline for the next 1 month. It says if you cannot discipline yourself, it means that the goal is not important to you. It means that what you want to achieve is not important to you. At the end, it is no longer, just know that it is your choice. That this helps you to discipline yourself and see if you can achieve it. Not procrastinating that you will write today and at the end of the day, you did not write again. So it's a work and it's a practice of writing your goals down every day for the next 30 days and see how far. I'm saying for the next 30 days so that you will know the result, and then you now put yourself, you now see if actually you achieve it or not. Put a test to it. Discipline yourself to say, I want to write a goal and see how far you can achieve it. Trust the process. When you begin writing your goals, you may have no idea how they will be accomplished. This is not important. All that matters is that you write and rewrite them every day in complete faith, knowing that every single time you write them down, you will be impressing them deeper and deeper into your subconscious mind. At a certain point, you will begin to believe that you begin to believe with absolute conviction that your goal is achievable. Once your subconscious mind accepts your goals as command from a subconscious mind, it will start to make all your word and actions fit a pattern consistent with those goals. Now, this means once you write it every time, it becomes part of you. That's what it's trying to say here. That once you write it every time, it becomes part of you. Remember, we are reading this chapter so that you will know that, oh, I've read this book and you have completed the book when you read the chapter every day. That's why I say sometimes I have to read it for you, not only by explaining it. Sometimes I just read so that you can get an idea from the writer is saying. Your mental computer works 24 hours per day. Your brain works 24 hours per day, even while sleeping. Your subconscious mind works like a massive computer that is never turned off to help bring your goal into reality. Almost without you doing anything, your goal will begin to materialize in your life. Sometimes it is the most remarkable and unexpected way. As I'm reading this, I was like, God, so if I discipline myself to say, I'm going to have this property, I will have this. Anyway, I just know that when I said I want to have a car, I wrote it down. I just discovered now that everything I said I want to have, I have it now. If I have more than one, two, wow. So this means if I do this process, it's just a practice, writing my goals down every day and acting that I have it every day. It becomes subconscious in my mind and impressed. Then I'm not doing some activities every day towards it, then I will achieve it. Why? What will I lose if I try it? So I have nothing to lose. So let me try by writing my goals down every day. By writing my goals down every day, I just keep writing, keep flipping, and I keep writing without checking the other one. And let me see what will happen. It's just a test. It's just a practical of life. That means whatever house I want, whatever property I want, whatever car I want, I will achieve it. Then the level of the amount I want to earn, I will. I will try it. And that's why I have this book. I'm trying it for myself. You can also try it. A discipline to show it's important. If you write today and you not write tomorrow, you know that, oh, it's not important to you. So this means to show how important it is, I have to be writing it every day. It's a discipline. Okay, I will. The moment I finish this class, I will sit down on my table here and start writing my goals. At least 10 to 15 goals every day. Every day, I will. I want a change in my life. I want a better result. And I want to do practicals. It's what I tell myself every day. So you can also do the same and see what will happen. And then when you're getting results, don't forget to always share your testimony. Drop in the comment section and let people see that we are doing things practical because I like it practical. All right. Okay. Let me be fast in this because okay. Some years ago, I met with a businessman in Los Angeles who had an absolute ridiculous idea. He wanted to raise many millions of dollars in investment capital to create. Okay, what he's trying to say here is the summary is he met a man who wants to create a a a who wants to create a big project. And he said to the man that this is just a fantasy. He said, what does he know? He said that what he felt. He said, but after many years, after that was year 1990s, he said, but after many years, the man actually owned it and became one of the highest tourists in America. That was trying to explain here. This means when you write your goals down, you will definitely achieve it. That's what it's trying to say here. Then activate all the force in the universe. There are points. Here is the point. At this time, as a young man, I did not know that when you write down your goals, no matter how big or impossible it seems, you activate a series of force in the universe that often make it impossible possible. I will explain this in a great detail in the chapter on the subconscious mind. That is the next chapter. Whenever you write down a new goal of any kind, you may be skeptical or doubtful about it. You may have the idea in your subconscious mind, but you have not yet developed the total belief and the conviction that it is possible for you. It is normal and natural. Don't let it stop you from using this method every day. Even your mind might not even believe in the goals, but you say keep doing it every day. Don't let it stop you. I love this. I want to do this. Let's see what you can become. I said try it for yourself and see what you will become. Are you enjoying it? Don't forget to share, like, and comment. It's very important. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, let's read through. All that is required to make this method work is for you to get a spiral notebook and then to discipline yourself each day to write down your 10 goals in a positive, present, and personal terms. That is all you need in a week, a month, or a year. You will look around you and see that your whole life has been transformed in the most remarkable way. Even if you are skeptical about this method, it only requires about 5 minutes per day to write it. The good news is that I have never met a person in more than 20 years who has ever told me that this method does not work. It is quite the opposite. I get later phone calls, emails, and personal testimonies almost every day from people all over the country and all over the world who live whose life has been transformed so dramatically with this method so as to be beyond belief. If this man is telling you to do this, that millions of people have testified for over 20 years, they have not seen people that this method has not worked for. And he's telling you, do this and see for yourself. That means write down these goals every day. Write that if this goals is part of what you that matters in your life. That means take the action that you'll be writing the goals, at least 10 to 15 goals, the things you want to achieve. Every day, keep writing it down. Have this book and write it down. Have a notebook. It will not take anything from you, but just to be writing goals. You can write the same thing. Don't look at it. Just keep writing. At the end of the 30 days, there's going to be change. God, what does it take from you? And he said, when you skip, it means it's not important. When you skip the next day and you're skipping, it means that it is not important. God, I know this thing. I'm starting today. I have my goals written down, but I didn't know. It is the process of writing this. He said, write down the same goals. Keep writing. That you will make mistakes. The things you wrote yesterday might not be the ones you wrote today, but just keep writing them every day. For the next 30 days, at the end, you see the priority of actual thing you want, and you start seeing how it's going to be working for you. What will it cost you to write down goals every day? He said, try it and see for yourself. For 20 years. Come on. Come on. I'm active in this. I love practical and I'm doing it. It won't take you anything to do it. Start today. Start now and be writing down your goals. And then when the testimony comes, like I said, always comment. Then share your testimonies. I love practical because I believe in practical. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. He said, even while you do not believe in that thing you will achieve, he said, just keep writing them down. This is what you wish for. This is what you want. Keep writing them down. Write that you own it. Interesting. Then multiply your results. You can multiply the effectiveness of this method with a couple of additional techniques. First, after you have written down your goals in a positive, personal, and present tense, write down at least 3 actions that you could take immediately to achieve that goal. Also in the present, positive, and personal terms. That means I should write down 3 things that I will do that can help me to achieve the goals. That I will be doing each day to achieve the goals of the things I wrote down if I want to achieve it faster. For example, your goal could be to earn a certain amount of money. Now, watch it. People like us that like money. Now, I want to do the practice. I said, you could write, I earned 50,000 over 12 months. Over the next 12 months. You could then write immediately underneath, I plan every day in advance. So now, under it, you now write, okay, I plan every day to do this work and achieve this amount. I start in immediately on the most important task. That's what I will do. I concentrate single-mindedly on the most important task until it is being completed. So this means I will do this task. I will do this task. While I'm doing this task, I should be able to achieve this. So at least 3 tasks that will help you to achieve this goal every day. Whatever your goal, you can easily think of 3 actions, steps that you can take immediately to achieve that goal. When you write down these action steps, you program them into your subconscious mind with the goal. At a certain point, you will find yourself actually taking the steps that you wrote down, sometimes without even thinking about it. And each step you take will move you more rapidly towards your ultimate objective. This is getting interesting. This is getting interesting. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I will do it. I will do it. We're almost done. The best time for mental programming. I'm going to read this thing through. That's the last part. I want to put this to work. I really want to put this to work. Let's see what will happen. God, I love practical. I love when I read, I want to do the practical. And I encourage you to do it as well. Every day, at least 10 to 15 goals. Write it down. See, the moment this class finishes, write it down. And see what your life will turn in the next 30 days. I tell God, if there is no results, don't bother watching this program again. Don't bother following the program again. If you're writing your goals every day, discipline yourself for the next 30 days. Because we did a practical in the program where we said, if you can be just happy for the next 3 days without you being sad, whatever that will make you angry, just cut it off. Just 3 days. And everybody that did it saw results. And I said, if you do not see results, call me a scam. And don't bother following the program. Then what about you are writing your goals every day for the next 30 days? Jesus. I'm all game for this. And I encourage you, let's do this together. Let's play this game together. If you're enjoying the program, let us know. If you're enjoying this, let us know in the comments. Share, like, support. I miss my loved one. Cozy. Let's continue. The best time for mental programming. The best times for mental programming. 2 times of the day are ideal for writing and rewriting your goals. Yeah, say something again, very important. And more, reading and reviewing your index card. These are the best time, the last things in the evening before you go to the bed, and the first thing in the morning before you leave for work. When you rewrite and review your goals in the evening, you program them into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind then has an opportunity to work on your goals all night long while you are sleeping. You will often arise with a wonderful ideas for things to do or people to call to help you achieve your goal. And when you rewrite and review your goals in the morning, before you start off your day, you set yourself up for positive thinking and positive acting all day long. Just a physical exercise in the morning, warm up your body, reviewing your goals in the morning, warm up your mind and prepare to be at a very best throughout your day. It's just an exercise. Writing it morning and night, I'm game. Writing it, revealing it morning and night, I am game. The result of rewriting and reviewing your goal each day in the morning and evening is that you will impress them ever more deeply into your subconscious mind. You will gradually move from positive thinking to positive knowing. You will develop a deep and unshakable conviction that your goals are attainable and that it is only a matter of time before you achieve them, and you will be right. God, I'm doing this. This is what this chapter is all about. The chapter 15. I hope you enjoyed it. Now we're entering chapter 16. Called Visualize Your Goal Continually. First, now I am writing my goals. The moment you're done with this, I'm through with this chapter. So tomorrow we're talking about visualize your goal. This means you have read one chapter today. How was it? How is your mind now? So you already direct your mind. You already build your day listening to me. So that's why it is important to click on the subscribe button and notification so that you know that every morning you are reading a chapter. Share to all your social media and be part of it. And let's grow together. It will help you to grow. We are reading a chapter of a book every day. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about visualize your goal continually. Now, your most powerful faculty. Let's discuss it tomorrow. All right, God bless you. Like I always say, life is so sweet when you understand the secret to create wealth. Take responsibility for your finance or get to taking orders for the rest of your life. You are either a master of money or a slave to it, your choice. And my humble friend, Engr P.A.J, it's always important to write your goals down. Start now. Don't procrastinate. I'm not leaving the state here until I write my goals down. And I want to write 10 to 15 goals. And at night, I will write again for 30 days. And let me see what my life will be. God bless you.